Okay, you guys, please listen up. I am going to do the Modern Love Tarot cards again. However, there's instructions. The first thing I'm going to do is pull the cards. That'll be the first video attached to the second video, which is the meanings or whatever behind it. So, pull card is once. General love meaning is the next video. So that'll be the first episode. Second episode is single and loving it. Next episode is ready for love and dating. The next episode is committed relationship. The next episode will be struggle relationship. And the next one will be the end. And then finally, we have what really happened. Now, this will apply to the sign that I choose to pick. However, remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. Remember, I'm doing it this way. I don't want to lose you guys. I want you to like, share, subscribe. This may resonate. It may not resonate. This could be for Cancer. I'm going to actually take that down. Well, I'll leave it up. It can be for Cancer. And then what I'll do at the end of each video is I'll go ahead and clarify each card. So I hope that is very clear to you. Please listen to this. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. I'm so happy to do this and to resonate, for it to actually resonate and make sense to someone. I am using my own analogies as well as at the end the Modern Love Tarot analogies because it's really good and somebody needs to hear it. So there you have it. Quick intro. To add to that, as fast as I want these to come out, they're not coming out fast. YouTube has been iffy when it comes to how fast it posts my video. If you know and can give me any suggestions, put it in the comments. So I'm going to put the links for every video in the description so that you can click on it, but also lead you to it in the description or in my channel as well. So again, please like, share, subscribe. All right, this is good. Okay, here we go. This is for my Cancers. Here we go. We're going to start you off again with the Modern Love Tarot. And let's just see where we are going to get to. Remember the instructions that I gave you at the beginning of the video on how to get the rest of the information. Five of Pentacles energy. Whoa. The Five of Pentacles energy, look at this card. What does this mean to you? To me, the Five of Pentacles energy is fear of loss or poverty or isolation. This is what the Five of Pentacles is. This is fear of losing a person, whether male or female. This is where we are in this situation. We also have the World card. The World card is completion, it's wholeness, it's a change of place. So in the process of feeling like you're going to lose a person or someone is going to lose you, you know, there is some type of completion that's happening. Everybody's mind is getting it together. You know, this was, you know, a lesson for people to learn when it came to COVID and the things that we could go through or get through. And then we have the Fool energy. You know, the funny thing is with this energy and these cards here, this is, I pulled this last night, but what happened is that we had thunderstorms and a quick blackout. But the Fool energy is open to openness to new experiences. This is the possibilities. This is taking a leap, you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you their analogy. So again, we have Five of Pentacles, fear of loss or fear of struggle. We have the World card, completeness, and we have the Fool energy, you know, being able to take a leap when it comes to something or not being afraid to take a leap. So that's where we are so far in this read. And so we have the Queen of Cups, which is our energy. You know, this is the read for us. You know, we have the Five of Pentacles, the World card, the Fool card, and the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups energy is be someone who makes everyone feel important. Look through their eyes and make them feel understood. That's the Queen of Cups energy that's here. It's also somebody who is an empath, which is us, and who is willing to sacrifice any and everything and be patient with the person, place, or thing. So in this energy, there is fear of, you know, there's fear of loss. And then we have at the bottom of the deck the Eight of Wands energy. So stay tuned for the next video in order for me to clarify this. So whatever you're going through, there's fear of loss, there's completeness, there's taking a leap, and there's the Queen of Cups energy and Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is excuse me, The Eight of Wands energy is travel, movement, and some type of communication. So in the process of you going through all this energy, you know, you're having some type of movement that's happening. So stay tuned for the next video.
1 hour later, 2 hours later, 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Meanwhile, 2 hours later.
Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it. Okay, this is for the end. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Five of Pentacles, the World, the Fool, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Wands for the Modern Love Tarot. Bear with me. This is for the end. It says, financially recovering from a relationship's ending can take years. Settlements are costly, especially if lawyers are involved. Your money may start going out faster than it's coming in. Do what you can to get your financial affairs in order so that you can minimize the impact and don't go out and spend crazy amounts of money without a good reason. So this is you being in charge of your finances in the end. If this was a marriage, or if this was a relationship, or if this is you coming together in regards to buying a house or having a business, this is the end of that energy. And so the World energy comes as well when it comes to the end. It says you may feel like the world is ending because someone you love so deeply suddenly broke your heart into a million pieces. Breakups are painful, jarring to the system, and often messy. Don't sit in denial. Face the fact that your world has changed, and I guess it's telling you to move forward. The Fool energy. The Fool energy comes with the end. It says breakups can make us feel like we're such fools. We wonder how we didn't see that person we thought was amazing was actually a jerk burger with the side of asshole fries. Don't feel ashamed or silly. You'll get through this. Another aspect of the Fool is rushing into another relationship to hide from the pain. It's not recommended. It won't end well. So again, it's saying for you that you're going through this energy, but don't go through this energy in order to get back into something else. You have to heal. So if you need to go back into the general meaning of love, which is episode 1, and being single and loving it and being ready for love and dating, you need to go back through those steps 1, 2, and 3 in order for you to get back into a committed relationship, because it'll turn around and be, which is episode 5, it'll turn around and be struggle relationships for episode 6, and then you'll be back at the end, which we're at now with episode 7. So that is where we are. And then we have the Queen of Cups energy, right? The Queen of Cups energy, for the end, it says the time to let people shower you with love and kindness. Spend your time with healthy people. You don't need to dissect your relationships and crap all over the X right now. Some of that is okay, but you need a break. You need people who you can trust to steer the conversations to better things. Seek out a safe environment for your hurting heart. And so that's where you are. You know, don't go back into an ex from the past, or someone from, that you just left the relationship with. It's time for you to find that support system that you need in order to heal. You can't go to the ones that's like, I told you he wasn't shit. Excuse my language. Or I told you she was, still messing with her baby daddy. Or I told you, she was going to go back, or he was going to go back to that person. You don't need that in your life right now. You need healing. You need somebody that is empathic like us, being the Queen of Cups energy, Cancer. You need someone that can nurture you, Empress energy, nurturing the situation. Also the Queen of Cups energy. You need someone to be who makes everyone feel important, looks through their eyes and make them feel understood. You need someone that's going to understand you. You need someone that's going to tell you, girl, with the Queen of Wands energy, come on. What is that song with Jacquees? I think it's Jacquees. It might not be Jacquees. Get your bag right. Fix your credit. Go get that degree. You need somebody that's gonna push you that way. That's gonna tell you it's not over. Come on, girl, let's go. Get up, get dressed. Don't stop. Don't stop with what it is. I have those friends. I have that. No, not those friends. I do. I have a couple of friends that I can count that I've been friends with over the last 20 years that'll be like, you know, one I know I can go to and be like, girl, come on. And then I have one that'll be like, okay, girl, the world not over. It's not over. And they're not friends of friends. They're not my friend. They're not all friends. We are different. They're my friends in different aspects and different ways of life. And none of us all try to intertwine or mingle or mix, because again, you know, those are the people that can, you know, you can be your support system. You know, now they have friends that I, you know, consider acquaintances, but they're not my actual friends, and I don't hang out with these people. And I rarely hang out with my friends anyway. I talk to them over the phone every blue moon, and I go from there. It's like we pick up where we left off at. But those are the people that you need. You don't need the ones to be like, oh, girl, I told you he wasn't shit. I told you. You don't need those ones. You need the ones that's gonna be like, it's all right. Come on. What did you start? What we need to finish? What we need to fix? When I was back in my younger days, and be like, come on, you want to ride out with me? Let's go. Let's, you know. But no, that's not where we are. No, we've healed from there. We're grown, you know. And it's still like, with that energy, you need that. You need that. You know, if that means you need to come here, and I'm saying, it's okay, girl. It's all right. You know, it's okay. We all go through it. You got to go through something to get through it, you know, to get through something. You know, you have to have that experience, that high priestess energy, you know, something that can only be understood through experience. You need to go to someone that you know whose life is better than yours, someone that is not going through and doing this and doing that, you know, and you know, wanting to do this. I don't know. Basically, you understand what I'm saying. But then we have the Eight of Wands energy here for the end. The Eight of Wands energy, it says, if you're still living with your ex or soon to be ex, this is the sign from the universe that you have to get out of there. It's not doing either one of you any good, and is prolonging the healing process. You'll bounce back faster if you remove yourself from the uncomfortable living environment. So again, it's time, you know, remove yourself. You got to figure it out. You got to get your coins together. You have to use the universe to guide you. You have to know that it's not okay to communicate and try to communicate with this person, because it's over. It's over. You got to go into, if that means you need to listen to the tarot to hear, you know, something that's familiar to you. This is not, you know, this tarot is, you know, for you to understand and hear that something is being said, and something that resonates with you in these cards, or it's going to help you, and you can go back to that person. But that doesn't mean that it's going to say, oh, he's coming back, because I can't tell you that. I'm like the genie, baby. I can't tell you if somebody's going to, I can't make nobody fall in love with you. I can't bring nobody back from the dead. I can't do certain things. All I can do is tell you what these cards say. And right now I'm reading the analogies of the Modern Love Tarot, and I'm going to give you my analogies as well, and I'm going to clarify what it is that needs to be clarified. But you can always come back here, honey. There's no need for negativity. I can't tell you if somebody's going to be here. I can tell you what the cards say. I can tell you that I know, for me, with my experience, High Priestess energy, right? I can tell you what I went through and how I had to work harder to get out of a situation, and how I've been through pain. So it's a lot of stuff that I went through that I can speak from experiences, but I can also tell you how I use my affirmations to get me through what I went through, or what I was going through at the present time. So let's say my affirmation: I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, and heartbreak. Those are my affirmations. I listen to The Game of Life and How to Play It. I read that book on a constant basis. I tried to get through and learn how to manifest with love. You know, the link is in my description box if you want to go ahead and get that information. But this is the book that made me go through and understand that love is patient. You know, I had to cast the burden. I had to, you know, it's called impressing the subconscious. I had to have the law of karma, or the law of forgiveness. I had to learn how to forgive. I had to learn the law of non-resistance. You know, I had to learn the power of my word. Your words are like curses, and they can hurt. You're not trying to hurt this person. You're trying to get through through it and get away from this person so that you can move forward in your life. So that is where you are with this energy. And the law of prosperity, you know, no man is your enemy. Every man is your teacher. Once you learn that, every lesson that you go through, whether it be heartache, pain, losing a job, you know, a friend, a foe, whatever it is, once you learn that no man is your enemy, every man is your teacher, it'll be a lot easier, a bigger pill for you to be able to swallow, but it's easier to swallow it once you get through learning to bless that person wherever they are and learn that none of these things move me. Once they get to the energy of knowing that they can get back to you or they can come back to you when they feel like it, then that's the energy of telling you, let that person go. Let that person go. Go from there. Work on yourself. Fix your credit. Get active. You know, what it would say, get your bag up. You know, learn there. But also in that process, because that's the easy process of doing, is to go ahead and go back to that list that you put on the back burner that you had. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing this. And then when you met that person, you were like, that goes on the back burner. Here goes this love. It's coming to the forefront. Once you go back to that list and you improve it and you say, this is what I will not accept and this is what I will accept. These are the boundaries that I'm willing to go through. These are the things that I'm not willing to change and I'm not going to change about myself and I'm going to be myself. Once you get to this energy, then you know what happens. You start to feel better about yourself and feel better about the things that you do. And then you, in turn, you start to heal in one way and then you work on the things that you saw, those red flags that you saw, those things that you saw. Please go back and watch episode 1 through 6 or whatever. If you go back and watch 1 through 7 or 1 through 5, I'm sorry, if you go back and watch 1 through 5, you'll understand what I'm talking about, and it gives you what you need to do from point A to point B, and then go backwards. You know, it's the A through Z thing, from Z back to A, in order to be able to understand what it means to be in a relationship and how you need to see the red flags and the signals that it took in order to get out of it or get through these things. And so that's where we are with that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the Sacred Signs and Symbols by Serendipity Tarot, in order for us to, you know, get some clarification on what's happening right now. And then I'm going to clarify through the tarot deck what it is. So clouds, fog, haze, and confusion. You're confused, but there was flirting, infidelity, and evidence with lipstick being on your collar or on their collar, and why you decided to make this the end. There could have been a financial issue when it came to certain things, but this is what it was. You knew the evidence. You used your intuition, but you put that on the back burner when you said, no, I want to be this way. Yeah, because the red hot chili pepper, intense passion, lust, and desire. But this is somebody pulling this man or woman the way, the opposite way from your heart. It's them putting their fantasies on this person. And in this process, if you were to work on these things, like I said before in my previous read, you would have this. But for some reason, either this person wasn't ready to take this step and go seek help. They just wanted that ego-based energy when it came to that intense passion, lust, and desire. So that tells me at some point, you know, you focused on the love and not the foundation of it. Not saying just you in a bad way. Leather belt, tied down, restricted, and boundaries. There were no boundaries set. And I'm not saying it's your fault. Tasty treat, unexpected surprise. This was unexpected for you. Gift, keepsake, and remembrance. So you're remembering how this person was in the beginning, and that kid hurt you as well. Snooze, wake-up call, and fresh start. So that snooze, wake-up call, this was a wake-up call to you. Maybe this evidence that you found, and ego and power. These came out in the previous read, so I shuffled these, but maybe it was meant for them to come back out. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Kipper deck to see, and let me shuffle these again because I don't like that they came out kind of similar to a read that I did, this read that I did. So let's clarify what the end is for you, Cancer. What the end, okay, first of all, I'm not taking all of those with Family Room tried to come out. Okay, so again, all of these cards tried to come out, but anyway, despair is here. I'll go ahead and take it because this is the second time these cards try to come out like this. So we have house. The house is no longer a home anymore. It's the end. You have to find means to an end when it comes to you cutting off. It says if you're still in this energy and you're still in this house, it's the ending. Yeah, coffin. It's an ending. The mature woman, you're mature enough to know that this person is a child. This person never really was, you know, and you knew knew it. Your thoughts were there. Your thoughts were there. You knew this person was looking and trying to be around someone else. The occupation, maybe your occupation wasn't what they wanted. Adjudication, yeah, you're ending this house situation, and there was a privileged lady, somebody who felt either this is because it's a mature lady and it's a privileged lady. The privileged lady thinks that they are God's gift to green earth. The mature lady is someone who has, based on experience, maybe this is the person that's telling you, which is the Queen of Cups energy, on how that you need to walk away and make sure this stuff works for you in regards to the ending of your job and things like that. I don't know how this resonates with you, but please, understand that I'm only reading what the cards say. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Island Time Wellness card and clarify the Five of Pentacles. Hold on one second. This is my baby calling me.
3 weeks later, many months later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Okay, sorry about that. This is the story of my life. It's okay. My babies are my babies, and you guys have to understand that. And I get it. It's me making sure. My 16-year-old is a driver now, and it scares me, but he's in the store, and there you have it. So let's go ahead and go back to this. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Island Time Wellness card Oracle deck. And so going from here, Hammer is here. So I'm recording. We have despair. That's my other son. We have despair here. And it says sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. You're working on getting away from this energy. But this mature lady, to me, this mature lady is the person that's telling you how to, and this could be a child being involved, or this man being childlike. But it could be, if you have a child with this person, a child in a house, and also your occupation, or your occupation might cause you, because you're the high priestess, you're the the Queen of Cups energy. This is you, Cancer. So you could have your foundation and everything. This could be a house that you got out based upon your coins, based upon you and the things that you did, because you didn't go through the finances and you didn't talk about the things that we don't really want to discuss. This could be your occupation is making the judge look at you as if you have to pay for things. And now this mature lady it could be adjudication. It could be her being your lawyer, or somebody like that is telling you, or your friend is telling you how to keep your home, your child, and in this situation, as well as, not have to pay a certain amount of money, because I don't know if this is a wedding or not, but the cards that came out is palm trees, stability, security, performance, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Yeah, you had everything that you needed to when it came to financial security. We're the Queen of Cups. We love our foundation. We love our family. We love our homes. And the keys on the ring, it says many options, decisions, unconventional, stringing along, and one night stands. So that could be what's happening here. And then me and my ego, pride or fear in the way, not contacting you, but thinking of you often and replaying over in the mind what things should be. So this could be the energy, but it was sabotage in the process of this. So even if this is a person that's thinking about everything, sorry, I'll crack my nails, my hands. But anyway, if this is the person thinking about the things that they can receive from you, they know that you have the key and you have the stability and the security in order for them to grow by going here and taking money from you and making you pay, because you actually were the foundation of this house and this child, and they're thinking about how to sabotage you so they can be in this privileged lady energy, or you are the privileged lady, one of the two, meaning that your foundation, you're privileged, you have that white picket fence house, they came into a relationship with you. I'm not sure how that works, so let me go ahead and clarify the Five of Pentacles for you, Cancer. Okay, so the cards that came out was is the Knight of Wands energy. And so the Knight of Wands is the Drake energy. You only live once. So you're not going to hold on to this energy of this person not financially securing you, or you securing this person. You're going to move forward with the Ace of Wands. You're going to be successful no matter what. This is positivity. This is having the courage and the desire to move forward from this situation. And then we have the Two of Cups. Love is love is something that you can happen if you go ahead and set your foundations, but you need to take your time and heal from this energy. And then we have the King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is a true leader, leads from the heart and inspires others to do more, dream bigger, and be better. So that's what you probably did in this situation. This reminds me of how the Wendy Williams energy is, you know, with her situation. She had the house, she had the finances, she had the, you know, the way of creativity, you know, putting her energy on a piece of paper. She was the privileged lady. And, you know, the palm tree, she was stable. She had the, you know, different decisions. She could make the decisions when it came to how she was going to be a certain thing. And her husband, he was stringing her along with his love, because she remembered, you know, he knows that, you know, this child and means everything to her. And his ego, me and my ego, pride or fear in the way, not contacting you but thinking of you. The ego is what sabotaged him and thought that she would always be there. And so what she did was, she still was the leader, which is the King of Wands energy, which is right here. She still was the leader, and now she's out looking for love, but she had to go through all of this stuff, and she's trying to get back out there. I think that that's what the decision that she's making is incorrect, if you ask me. She's dating. She's not going to date. She's dating for love in a marriage, but she should be dating for fun, and that's it. And so she's having fun. Look, the Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. But let's clarify the World card. She has everything, but yet and still she seems like she has nothing. I was gonna take that, but the Empress card and the Moon card was trying to come out. I turned it over fast. The Page of Pentacles energy and the Two of Wands. So with the Page of Pentacles here, it's like never stop learning, because if you think you know everything, you know nothing at all. And so that's where the World card is there. She, you know, she's still learning, she's still doing for herself, but at the end of the day, the Two of Wands energy is plans. She has plans, she has new ideas. She came out with a sitcom, you know, in order to tell her truth before somebody thought that they could. So let's clarify the full energy. And I think that's what it is. You know, as Cancers, sorry, the card fell. As Cancers, we're always one step ahead, especially when it comes to heartbreak, after it's their judgment. So the full energy, like I said, she needs to not go back into something new. The Judgment energy is here. And the Judgment energy, they are playing. They get on my nerves. The Judgment energy is a new phase in life begins, because she is doing this, but she won't do this the same way twice or whatever. She will have her guards up moving forward. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords came out. So the Queen of Pentacles comes, oh, the Eight and the Seven of Swords come out, because she was feeling trapped. You know, not only that, the Eight of Swords, and I'm saying her so because that is the public person that went through something. You know, she was overthinking, feeling trapped, and then criticizing herself in regards to how she nurtured this situation. And she tried to clown Tabitha when it came to, not necessarily clown her, tell her feelings on how she felt like Tabitha shouldn't be taking care of her husband and giving him her coins or anything like that. So the Eight of Swords is here when it comes to how things need to be. So Eight of Swords is, like I said, again, it's overthinking, it's self-criticism, and it's entrapment. Eight of Swords is also, it says the only limits to self-empowerment are those that you place upon yourself. So she's empowering herself, but she also was feeling trapped, and she felt like there was sneaky behavior, which is Seven of Swords energy, which is, you know, insecurities as well, you know. So that is where she is in regards to the Seven of Swords energy. You know, she felt like, you know, there was an attempt of sneaky and dishonest energy. And so that's where she started to collect her coins and figure it out. Because the King of Pentacles, it's like there's no reward without risk. Create opportunities and don't be afraid to fail, and invest your time wisely. Well, I think she overly invested her time with her husband, even though she kept living in the Six of Pentacles energy of remembering how they fell in love and never letting that go because of the child. She felt like her child needed, you know, a mother and the father, which he did. But in the end, he kind of ended up growing and resenting his father in this big house. And so she had the keys on the ring, and she could have made the decisions far ahead of time. But as Cancers, we always think about our family and the end result and before we move forward. So that is where we are. I'm going to do, I think, you know what? I was going to do a message from the DM or the X, but you know, I don't know if I want to do that. I'll do it just because I said I was. But let's go ahead. Follow your bliss. It says, do what inspires you, create. What is this? This is the law of attraction. Anyway, do what inspires you, creativity, new direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. So there you have it. It was meant for me to do that. And limiting beliefs. Subconscious beliefs impede progress. Check in, self-shadows, work, rewire the subliminal. So there you have it. You're checking in with yourself. You're making sure that you don't limit yourself and your beliefs, and you do the things that you need to do. I'll go ahead and in this read right here, but I think this is where we needed it. This is what we needed, and a message that needed to come out. Yeah, messages of love is not needed, but I'll pull one just to pull and say that I did. But I think this was the end for this read. This was the really good read. Going from here, and here it is, soulmate. Your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally. So, you know, following your bliss, you will find your soulmate once you heal from this situation and not rush into a new one. So that is the beliefs in here and now. Your true love is already a part of your life. So it could be somebody that has been helping you get through this energy, is the person that is there to help you find to be your soulmate. Your soulmate loves and accepts and respects you unconditionally. And if you're confiding in someone in regards to what you're going through and they're telling you it's okay, you have the power to make it, and you'll be fine, your true love is already a part of your life. So I'm going to end it at that. Have a nice day, you guys. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it.